Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're journeying back in time to the coastal deserts of Peru, to a place that's completely rewriting the history of science in the Americas. Get ready because what we're about to explore is a total game changer. For a long time, historians and archaeologists believed they knew where the story of American astronomy began. The place was Chanquillo, a massive ceremonial center famous for its 13 towers, which form a perfect solar observatory. For over 2,000 years, these towers have tracked the sun's path, marking solstices, equinoxes, and everything in between. It was, for all we knew, the oldest observatory in the Americas. But here's the twist. What if I told you the story goes even deeper? Recently, a team of dedicated researchers, working right there at the Chanquillo Archaeoastronomical Complex, stumbled upon something extraordinary. The Peruvian Ministry of Culture just announced a groundbreaking discovery, an ancient structure that predates the famous 13 Towers. This isn't just another old ruin. It's an even older observatory, pushing back the timeline for when sophisticated astronomy first took root in the Andes. Imagine the scene. Centuries before the iconic towers were even a blueprint in someone's mind, another group of skywatchers was already at work. They were meticulously observing the heavens, understanding the cosmos, and building their knowledge stone by stone. This new discovery isn't just adding a footnote to history. It's adding a whole new chapter. It suggests that the tradition of solar observation at Chanquillo is far older and more continuous than we ever imagined. So what did they find exactly? The newly unearthed observatory consists of a different kind of arrangement. Instead of tall, distinct towers, initial reports describe a carefully aligned set of markers and viewing platforms. These elements were precisely positioned to track key celestial events, particularly the movement of the sun. The architects of this earlier structure had a profound understanding of solar cycles. They knew how to predict the changing seasons, which was absolutely vital for agriculture, for planning harvests, and for organizing their ritual and social calendars. This discovery forces us to ask some incredible new questions. Who were these earlier astronomers? What was their society like? Were they the direct ancestors of the people who later built the 13 Towers, passing down their celestial knowledge through generations? Or were they a completely different group whose legacy was built upon by later cultures? It's like finding a draft of a masterpiece written long before the final painting was created. It gives us a peek into the creative and intellectual process of an entire civilization. The team, a mix of Peruvian and international experts, used a combination of traditional excavation techniques and advanced remote sensing technology. They were able to map out what lay hidden beneath the desert sands without disturbing the delicate site. It's a testament to how modern science can help us unlock the secrets of the ancient world. The precision of the alignments in this older structure is just mind-boggling. We're talking about a society without modern tools, without telescopes, that was able to create a functional, accurate calendar from stone and earth. This find also deepens our appreciation for the intellectual achievements of pre-Incan cultures. Often, the Inca Empire gets all the attention, but civilizations like the one at Chanquillo were incredibly advanced in their own right. They weren't just surviving. They were thriving. They were scientists, engineers, and philosophers, gazing at the same sun and stars we see today, but seeing them with a different understanding, a different purpose. Think about the societal organization required to build something like this. It wasn't a one-person job. It would have required planners, skilled laborers, and of course, the astronomer priests who held the sacred knowledge. The entire community would have revolved around the cycles dictated by this observatory. It was the heart of their world, a connection between the earthly and the divine, the practical and the spiritual. The implications are massive. This discovery isn't just a local Peruvian story. It's a human story. It shows that the drive to understand our place in the universe is a fundamental part of who we are, and it has been for millennia across all cultures. From Stonehenge in England to the pyramids in Egypt and now to these ancient structures in Peru, people have always looked up in wonder. What happens next is just as exciting. Archaeologists will now begin the careful process of further excavation and analysis. They'll be looking for artifacts, pottery, and any organic material that can be carbon dated to pinpoint the exact age of this older observatory. Every piece they find will be a clue, helping them piece together the story of these mysterious early astronomers. It really makes you think, doesn't it? As we sit here with planetarium apps on our phones, these ancient people were creating their own cosmic clocks out of the very landscape around them. Their ingenuity and their deep connection to the natural world are truly inspiring. The Chanquillo complex, already a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has just become infinitely more fascinating. It's a multi-layered historical document written in stone, and we've only just begun to read its earliest pages. The story of Chanquillo is a powerful reminder that history is not a static, finished book. It's a living, breathing field of discovery where one find can change everything we thought we knew. It's a treasure trove of human achievement waiting to be explored. What do you think about this incredible discovery? Does it change how you view ancient civilizations? Let me know your thoughts down in the comments. I read every single one, and I'm really curious to hear what you all think about this leap back in astronomical history. Thanks so much for joining me on this journey to ancient Peru.